Welcome back. In the previous part, we picked up some thief dude. He actually decided to come with us. I can't remember his name already. Therion? Was it Therion? I think it was Therion. I'm not even sure. Yes, it was Therion. Yes, I knew it was Therion. I was just joking. Yeah. Anyway, now we're gonna go pick up... What's his name? Thank you. Cyrus. We'll find out. Because we're about to enter Atlas Dam. Seems like it's a very, very big place, though, looking at the map. It's like it's quite large compared... Like, it's comparable to Boulder Fall in terms of size. Other little towns are not as big from the looks of it. So, let's go have a look and go inside and pick him up somewhere. Assuming I don't get a random battle before I get there.
This is the beginning of your end.
Of course. Of course I would. Right, okay, we'll at least get this done. Let's try stealing something, because I'm not... Oh. Only 5% chance of success? What's the point in that? What's the point in that? I'm not figured out all the vulnerabilities around here yet, obviously.
I am ready.
But something I've been neglecting to do, is that I knew I could do it, but it's like, just didn't do it for some reason, is picking up people to come with us with Primrose, so I can summon a merchant now. Just a little bit of damage every time well, not every time. Sometimes he doesn't do a bit of damage, sometimes he does a bit of damage, sometimes he does little debuffs, little things here and there. It's just like, yeah, we'll play around with that now. I know I should have done it a while ago, but I'm gonna do it now. Alright, so Apothecary skills. Last end. The axe there at the front, that's good.
I am ready.
Right, so let's go with the Night Ode.
Night Ode.
It's just good for AoE damage. It just really is. I need more AoE stuff there. Befuddling Balm is what the merchant did for me. Really should get stuff sorted in terms of health, etc. No boosts? Oh.
Here we go.
Kind of disappointing we not got a boost.
This calls for surgery.
Out of my way.
See, this is the thing with Therion's the one I'm going to be dropping from the party because it's like it very much needs more AoE skills. It would be very useful. If I can get that swapped out with someone who has AoE skills, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So just make everything just a bit more quicker. It's not even about whether or not it's effective, it's just quicker.
That's what I'm talking about.
Which technically would be effective, wouldn't it? I suppose. Therion's leveled up, finally. Dear, oh dear. Are we there yet? Are we there? Took me a long while to get here, by the way. Like half an hour. Half an hour. And here we are, finally in Atlas Dam. Is that even how you say it? Atlas Dam? I don't know. I don't know. Where is he, though? Because he's not on this map. Clearly. The little kid's here.
Whoa.
Hey, look at this. I found this huge egg just laying around. Isn't it amazing? I mean, I need an egg for a quest, so let's try stealing from him. I mean, grabbing that. I trust you won't be missing this. It's like, did you find it? I plan on studying hard and becoming a scholar. Not steal all your money. Anything worth stealing? No. And success rate isn't 100%, so I'm not confident in that. Right, let's head up. Just looking on the map, seeing what things are. Let's see if you've got anything. 80% chance. It's like, Let's see if you've got anything you can purchase. Not really worth it. Not really worth it. Right, let's go. There he is. And who are you first? Ooh, I'm gonna try it. Screw it, 80%. Screw it. We got it. We got it. I trust you won't be missing this. And obviously, the person to give that to is Alfyn. Because he does more damage, etc. when he's got more health. So it's like, yeah, of course I'm gonna give him stuff that makes him have more health. It's just sensible. Anyway. Yes? I think I know who stole that tome. Perhaps I should go have a little chat with him, just to make sure we all understand one another. His name is Cyrus, something like that, and he is a scholar. This is Atlasdam, nestled in the fertile plains of the Flatlands. It is home to the Royal Academy, where many a scholar studies night and day, to bring the light of knowledge to the royal family and to all the realm. So I don't like when it drops down. Anyway, he passes his days in the halls of the great library, devouring tomes to his heart's content. It is in that library where he learns of a grievous thief. Certain that one of his fellow scholars is the culprit, Cyrus sets out alone to confront the man in his shadowy subterranean study. He will need wise allies on the path he has chosen. Yeah, let's take him along. Right, so let's get rid of Therion. There. Right, okay. Hear the beginning of the tale? No, we don't need to know the start at all. Of course we'll hear the beginning of the tale.
And so it was that Atlasdam was founded some 2 centuries ago.
I am saying it correctly.
Indeed, our fair city-state is among the longest standing on the continent of Austera.
Austera.
But there was another city-state with a history as long and proud as our own that came to a tragic ruin only 8 short years ago. Now, who can tell me its name? How about you, Therese?
I think it was...
Now, no need to get all flustered. There's no shame in not knowing an answer, so long as you have a desire to learn. The answer is in your textbook. Go on now, look it up.
Yes, Professor. Let's see. I believe it was Hornburg?
I remember hearing that name before. Where?
That is correct.
Oh, lovely.
Hornburg was ruled over by a royal family said to be descended from priests of an ancient and long-forgotten religion. On the other hand, our fair Atlasdam was founded by one of the original clans that inhabited the Flatlands. Who can tell me how many clans lived in the Flatlands at the time? Your Highness?
Well, 8, obviously.
The histories have it that 8 clans did live in the Flatlands in those days.
Correct you are, Your Highness. It was a time of great strife here in the Flatlands as the 8 clans waged a long and bitter war. Change would come when the armies of Grandport invaded these lands some 2 centuries ago. At the time, the rulers of Grandport sought to exert their influence over territories inland. Ironically, this compelled the warring tribes to put aside their differences and unite against their common foe.
Like, who has just entered the room, though?
Oh, but look at the time. We'll pick up where we left off next time. Don't forget to read chapters 3 and 4 before our next lecture. And be prepared to answer questions on any of the material within.
Yes, Professor.
Thank you for another most stimulating lecture, Professor Albright.
It's gonna be Cyrus.
Hello?
Oh, I expected him to actually speak. It's because it's like Sirius Olberic doesn't seem to sound right compared to Cyrus Olberic, so, you know. Ah, Professor Olberic. Mercedes, right. From the Royal Library came by with a message for you. Seems today is your lucky day. You've been granted permission to enter the Special Archives.
Splendid!
Finally, I can begin my research. The library is just outside the palace. I'd best make haste. Let's go loot the place. Actually, do you want to try and loot the place? Hello, who are you? Nothing to tell me. Alright, very well. So it's just outside the palace, but it's like, can we go in here? King's throne. Or the queen's. Who knows? Not sure. Thought it was a king here. I don't know why I thought it was a king here. Just feels like it would be kingly, doesn't it? Don't know why.
Oh.
I came down the other way. Profess? Sounds odd saying that, but still.
Professor Albright.
Oh, thank heavens you're still here. I thought I had missed you.
Your Highness.
What can I do for you, Your Highness?
The truth of the matter is...
If you can spare the time, I had a question about something we learned today.
But of course!
Your Highness, calm down. It would be my pleasure to answer anything. After all, my role as your tutor isn't important to me as any of my research. Unfortunately, I can't spare much time. Is the question a quick one?
Indeed.
Yes, Professor. It will not take long. I was just wondering about the ancient religion of Hornburg. Pray tell, what did they worship?
Very astute of you.
That'll do. However, I fear that nearly all the texts detailing the nature of the religion were burned and lost when Hornburg fell.
Huh?
I see. A shame, that.
The truth is...
I do, however, have a theory of my own. I believe that the royal family of Hornburg were guardians of an ancient power. Mind you, this is not idle speculation. My theory is based on fact that...
Oh.
Oh, poor Therese. I'm not sure there. Let us continue the discussion another time. My apologies for keeping you, Professor.
With pleasure.
No need for apologies, and it would be my pleasure, Your Highness. That such questions occur to you is a sign of a sharp and curious mind.
Why, thank you.
Your lectures on the history of the realm are most fascinating to me. For if I do not learn of our past, how can I hope to lead my people to a bright future? Exactly. Good. She's going to be a good queen one day. Good queen.
Indeed.
A most admirable philosophy, Your Highness. The people of this land are truly fortunate to be led by one of such wisdom and kindness. As I am truly fortunate to have the opportunity to serve in some small way. You're far too kind, Professor Albright. I am proud to be your student.
Ah.
Oh dear, I'm running late.
Good day.
Pray do not forget your assignment, Your Highness.
Farewell.
Of course, Professor.
Ah, Therese.
Oh, hello there, Therese. There we go.
Yes.
Did you have a question for me as well?
No.
I mean, no. Good day, Professor. Bye. Hmm. Hmm. Now I want to go back in because I saw those chests. I want them. You know, you're not getting away from me, chests. No, no, no. I saw them. Now I'm after them. Like no one will see me. Herb of Awakening. Yeah. Not great stuff, but still. Anything on the other side we can loot? Ooh, a Thunder Soul Stone. I do need someone who can do thunder magic. Maybe he can. We'll find out. Let's go. Don't want to step on the flowers there. They're too lovely to do that. Too lovely. Right, library.
It's me, Cyrus.
Good day, Mercedes. Cyrus Olberic here to browse the special archives. Oh, Professor Olberic, you're looking quite eager today. But I heard that an original copy of The Church of the Flame, a complete histoire... Histoire? I think it's history, but still. Anyway, had been donated to our archives. I simply had to be the first to see it.
I see.
You're more on top of our collection than I am. Just sign here.
With pleasure.
Indeed. There's something amiss.
Actually,
For someone known as the most brilliant mind in the Royal Academy. When you talk about books, you're as giddy as a schoolboy. When you put it that way, yes. Much as a child is fascinated by a new toy. I am titillated by the prospect of acquiring new knowledge.
I see.
Right. The expression on your face says it all. It's clearly blonde, by the way. Anyway, everything seems to be in order. Enjoy your quest for knowledge, Professor.
Many thanks.
My dear, I most certainly will.
What have we here?
How odd. The tome is nowhere to be found. Did someone return it to the wrong shelf? Not here either.
An interesting dilemma.
Indeed. These archives are strictly guarded and curated. Wherever could it have gone?
Professor Albright!
The headmaster would see you at once. Kind of makes sense that, like Mercedes there has blonde voice actresses. Yep. Actress, considering this is a library of all the times, too. Oh well, might I ask you a favor? What might that be?
The truth is...
The tome I mentioned before seems to have gone missing. Could you locate it for me?
I see.
Missing? Huh. I'll begin looking at once, Professor.
Many thanks.
My dear. Where's it gone?
Cyrus Albright, by your request, sir.
Indeed.
Do enter. My apologies for summoning you on such short notice.
How might I be of assistance, Headmaster?
That treatise on arcane studies you published. What in the gods' names were you thinking?
Sir? I do believe I made my hypothesis perfectly clear.
I'm not talking about your hypothesis.
Then what?
You went out of your way to cite one of the texts in our special archives.
And?
The knowledge housed in those tomes is the Royal Academy's greatest treasure.
Knowledge should be for everyone.
It is not to be divulged to the public at your whim. Laying it bare in one of your silly papers is out of the question.
I am fully aware of the value of those tomes, Headmaster. It is for that very reason I would share the knowledge with my peers.
You are to share nothing! That wisdom is for the Academy and the Academy alone.
How did you become a headmaster?
But that goes against everything.
Enough, Cyrus!
Even my best argument is sure to fall on deaf ears.
Yeah, we can see that already.
The headmaster sees knowledge as a medal or precious stone, something to be appreciated by its rightful owner alone. Knowledge is power, and power is to be hoarded. An unfortunate attitude, indeed.
Indeed.
My sincere apologies, Headmaster. It won't happen again. Is there anything else you need of me?
That is all. You may go. Wait, there was one last thing.
Literally, Cyrus hasn't even turned around. He's expecting this.
Sir?
I heard the special archives will be closing early today. If you have research to do there, I would do so quickly.
What does that mean?
Good gods. It's as if he enjoys watching me suffer.
We're gonna get locked in or something, aren't we?
Thank you for your concern, Headmaster. In that case, I'll be on my way.
Enter.
No.
Excuse me.
What's the matter?
Yes? What is Therese? It's about Professor Olberic, sir. What's going on here? What? I thought she was on our side. What's going on? Make for the library. Where are we? So it's just the headmaster's office is completely over there. All right then.
Can I help you?
Ah, Professor Olberic.
A moment of your time.
Did you have any luck finding the tome?
My apologies.
I'm afraid not.
Say it is not so.
This is most unfortunate. One might conclude that it had been stolen.
Actually...
Professor, taking books out of these archives is strictly forbidden. And as you know, the keys of the vault are entrusted to only a select few. Quite honestly, it would be easier to steal the crown off the king's head.
Aho!
An impregnable vault. A disappearing tome. It would seem we have quite the mystery on our hands. And the mysteries of the world are meant to be solved. Or so the scholar in me says. Would you not agree? If it had been stolen, I would say it's a job for the city guard. But I can see you won't let it go until you've cracked the case, as it were.
Indeed!
Indubitably. Yes. You could say that indeed. A habit I just can't seem to break. Once a puzzle is placed before me, I simply cannot rest until I've worked out a solution.
I see.
Well, far be it from me to stand in your way. It must be tough being a genius.
Leave it to me.
I'll not deny it. Alright then. Worry not, the tome will be back on the shelf before you can bat an eyelash.
Take care.
Right, thanks. Best of luck in your search. Get out.
Time to do some research.
I knew it was going to go all Sherlock on us. Really. And the game is afoot. I wonder if there's a Mycroft around. Interesting to have a Mycroft. Now, where to begin my search? I suppose I should inquire with Mercedes as to where the keys to the library are stored. The guard at the front door would know who has been frequenting the library lately, as might my fellow scholars. Then mayhap I should pay the headmaster a visit as well. There we go. Cyrus can scrutinize and glean new knowledge from the townspeople. I like the idea of this, a very Sherlocky type character. Alright then, so let's see here. Scrutinize. Let's see now. Testimony. Of course, I've got a key to the archives, and no, I wasn't sleeping. I was resting my eyes is all. But even if I was sleeping, what would it matter? What kind of fool would bother stealing a worthless tome anyway? Most intriguing. Okay, then. He has a key, yes, yet he knows little of something or other because I didn't get to read the rest. Let's go for the headmaster. Feels appropriate, doesn't it? I was going to say go inside then. Does he have anything like worth looting in here? I don't know. I mean, it's actually the school from the looks of it. Okay, let's see here. Scrutinize. Let's see now. You know full well I have a key to the special archives, and that I would never be so foolish as to let it fall into the wrong hands. In any event, I've had no reason to peruse those tomes in quite some time. Most intriguing. Right, alright. So it looks like I go through the wall, but obviously not. Obviously. Is there nothing of value in here I can steal? I mean, borrow. Yes, of course. We're looking for a thief. We aren't the thief. No. We'd never steal anything. Nothing of value in there. Nothing of value in here. Apart from the valuable lessons being taught, of course. Right, so who else can we go speak to? Now, these green dots, they're inside, aren't they? Yes. The ones on the map, I mean. There we go. Right. Is there a chest up there anywhere? I don't see a chest. Okay. Scrutinize. Let's see now. The key to the archives? Oh, I haven't got that. But I'm not surprised someone stole a tome, considering what they're worth. I've gambling debts myself, so I understand the temptation. Most intriguing. Russell seems the key suspect so far. Let's see now. Our headmaster, Yvonne, don't know. And the guards standing outside should have a key to the library archives. Most intriguing. Not really learned anything.
Splendid!
That should be all the information I need to solve the case. Really? Russell and the librarian, like... It's gotta be them, hasn't it? No, because they haven't got keys, so...
But of course!
It all makes sense now. There are only 2 keys to the archives, one belonging to the headmaster and one to the guardsman. Whose keys was used to unlock the archives? Well, just the guard was asleep, so... No.
Not exactly.
And that simply doesn't add up to me. Let's reconsider this. So he's lying? The headmaster's key is safely locked away in his office. Furthermore, he hasn't visited the archives today. He could be lying. I mean, I don't trust him. That's the point. He's not proven himself worthy of my trust. So, I'll trust the guardsman over him. So they're just going to be one of those you take at face value. On the other hand, the guard has been acting suspicious of late, even sleeping while on active duty. Yeah, but that doesn't... Anyway.
Oh,
It would be all too easy a task to lift the key off his person. So it's possible that the guard is our man. No. It's not the guard. This is the thing. I think that's
no.
the problem I had here. It's like, yeah, there was clearly no motive for the guard. So it was like, he doesn't see the books as being valuable, but that could have been a lie as well. Like, no, he would have no motive. The culprit must be someone who understands the true value of the tome. Which is to say, one of my colleagues. Yes, exactly. It's like, it was him because of the gambling debt, but then it's like, well, he doesn't have a key, so... And most likely, one who has incurred a frightful gambling debt.
which means
Put it all
that...
together, and our villain is... Russell.
Yes.
Indubitably. That shifty scholar, Russell. Yes, I dare say my logic is foolproof.
Shall we begin?
Now all that remains is to find our man and make him confess to the crime. Word had it, he's been doing research in his underground... What? He's doing research underground these days. Okay. In a weird cave? Seems strange.
Now then.
I think it's time I did some field work of my own. And so I have taken it upon myself to investigate this suspicious scholar. Interested in coming along, are you? Seems you have quite the curious streak yourself. But of course, mysteries exist only to be solved. After all, it is of utmost importance to remember that. Ah, but there I go again. Don't let me take your ear off. Take? Yep, talk your ear off, but I will be glad for your help. Let's get right to business then. No doubt we'll find Russell in his laboratory down below. Cyrus has joined the party. There we go then. I like this Cyrus dude. Right, so we shall end this part here then, and in the next part we'll actually go down into that weird little cave thing over there. So we'll see you then. Oh, face the camera, face the camera. Ta-ta for now!